Hello everyone, welcome to the Ultimate Solo Run Guide. Sorry, I haven't posted in a while. I lost motivation and ideas for videos. Quick update on my last video about Babette. Her last name is Carolyn. Anyways, back to the actual video. This is a guide on how to be a pro at solo runs in Dandy's world. Now let's get started with the video. The most important thing you need to know in solo runs is how to survive without distractors and supports. This could be either an easy skill to learn or a hard one depending on a player's experience with the game. You can skip this part if you already know how to play without distractors and supports. First thing you need to know is about line of sight. You are supposed to loop around something or hide behind something to shake them off you. Some twisteds might be harder to shake off than others because some have either a long attention span, bigger sight range, and lots of speed. This can differ throughout every single twisted. Also, you can't rely on healers or supports because you are playing by yourself, so it is important to pick the right tune, trinkets, and pick up important items on the ground that may help you in the run. The more you do solo runs, the better you'll get at it. This is also very important in solo runs because certain tunes can affect your gameplay. Here is my tier list for the best tunes to use based off experience. Now I will explain my top picks and my controversial picks. Yada because her stats are amazing and she drops items which could be helpful. Tegan because her ability is extremely helpful and she has balanced stats. Brightney because she has good stats and stealth doesn't matter and her ability is amazing in blackouts. Flight because yet again his ability is helpful and great stats. Same with Gigi, and she has a chance to roll really good items. Coco is up there because she has a good ability, and yet again stats are decent. Babette has a great ability for solo and has good stam and skill check. Shelly has a good skill check, but her active is useless in a solo. Extracting as Pebble doesn't matter in a solo run, since there is no team to distract for, and paired with Part and Mag Pebble is a good extractor and you can easily run away from twisteds. I'm going to stop here before this section gets too long. Feel free to ask anything in the comments. Trinkets can also affect your run. I don't think this section really needs a tier list, so I'll name the best ones and some controversial ones. The best trinkets are Vimo, Participation Award, Magnifying Glass, Speedy Shoes, Pink Bow, Dog Plush, Clown Horn, Ribbon Spool, Ghost, Snakes in a Can, etc. Some of my controversial ones are Peppermint Icing. This could only work on Rudy and maybe other tunes. Party Popper is another one. This could be extremely helpful to see where the twisteds are on the floor. Machine Manual and Bandana can either be used for extremely low extraction speed tunes or extremely high extraction speed tunes. It can help finish the floor faster. Glaze Fondant Bag can be only used on Coco, and maybe Yetta since Coco is the only one using her bonbons in a solo run. I wouldn't fully recommend using them, but it's still pretty good trinkets. Solo runs are great for many things, such as grinding for research, grinding for Icor mastery, trying to beat your HF, and not to mention it is really fun to do. Sometimes it can test your survival skills in the game, although it does get boring and it's very slow. Congrats! You have reached the end of the video. I hope you are now skilled at doing solo runs. Bye bye everyone, and please consider liking and subscribing.